Hey guys, welcome to episode 3. Today I'm interviewing Franki from Arcane Aesthetics. She does lash extensions, facials, brow tint services, and even makeup. She's going to do my lashes while I ask her some questions. And no, this next clip is not of me. It is another customer who came in after me. She let me interview Franki while she was doing her lashes. I love her, bless her heart, and enjoy.
How did you build up your lash clientele from the beginning?
When I first started, I also moved in somewhere pretty quickly after I started to rent. But I started off offering lashes for next to nothing. Can you come in and I'll just charge you a model fee, just enough to get product. But I was working while I started lashes, so I would basically out of pocket pay for my product, and then I would go to work. And my work that week, if I worked 2 clients or 3 clients, it was my rent for the week, and I was just working enough just to pay rent.
Oh, okay.
So that was a big challenge, but I feel at first it was honestly just charging people half of what lashes normally would be, or less, just to get them in the door. It's kind of like a drug deal where you just give them a taste and then they're hooked for life. And then you have to kind of just accommodate other people's schedules. So especially starting off, you have to just work whenever you get a client. So if a client's hey, can you come in at 7 p.m. on a Sunday, you got to show up. That's the hard part people don't want to do. It's everybody just wants to work their set hours. You have to just go in whenever you have a client, you show up.
What's the latest they showed for their appointment?
Oh, if they're late, or just
they're running late.
They're running late.
How long do you wait?
Oh, that's so hard, especially with having a baby. I physically cannot just show up whenever now, so that's hard. Sometimes you'll have someone who's your regular, and they're I only have this much time, or I'm your appointment's an hour and 15, so I can't go over that. And so they'll come in, they're 30 minutes late, and I'm I literally have 35 minutes to work on you. And I'm always pretty lenient because I'm sometimes I'm running late with the clients, sometimes I'm running late. In general, I am that way where I'm I figured out that I overdo things. I feel I overshoot. I can get this done and I cannot. The easiest way to build clients is social media and word of mouth are the 2 top ways to build it.
I love word of mouth.
Word of mouth is a big one because it's you can trust people.
Yeah. And if you heard it from someone and you come in, you definitely want this service.
Yes. You're looking for it.
Yeah.
And someone recommended it. It's gonna work out. Yeah. So I think now I'm just moving forward, I'm gonna have content slots in my day so that I can actually remember to do it, because that's my biggest thing is I have so many ideas and I'll have a little notes thing and I'm oh my gosh, I should do this or I should do that.
Yeah, I feel every small business owner is always doing that.
Okay. I kept trying to open my eye to read the questions off my phone, and every time it did, I would burn my eyes. So we moved on to asking her questions while she's doing her other client. It also means so much to me that you guys are watching this, so don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.
Okay, what kind of support system do you have, and how has that helped your business?
I do have honestly a lot of family, and I have really good friends, and my close friend group has been extremely supportive. So anytime I have a new service or anything starting, I'm wants to get this done, wants to be a guinea pig, and they always jump on it and help, and they're always promoting me. I feel my close friends and my close family are always promoting me everywhere, which also just speaks volume to them as people. And Tyson too. Tyson's always super supportive with letting people know what I do.
We love Tyson.
We love Tyson.
Right. Were you scared to take time off during pregnancy, and how did you manage it?
I have this, I don't even necessarily think, I just I'm a problem solver, so I'm always constantly thinking even my clients, I'm okay, how can I fit them in with their schedule, or what's going to work best for my ones who I know have a really strict schedule, and then thinking okay, well, where are they going to go now? So I had to try to find a place for them before I left. For most people, and most of my clients will tell me I've never had anyone do my lashes like you. So then I felt I was also not ruining their life in a way, but I was having to step out, and I'm you're gonna have to figure something out while I'm gone. And I did only do 1 month of maternity leave, and then I came back after 5 weeks. I continued to just start back part-time, so I'm only coming back limited hours, so that has helped too.
How do you handle days where you're overwhelmed or exhausted, but you still have clients?
Caffeine. I'm all drugged. No, I have like literally like so much caffeine. I try to like also like I'm a huge supplement person and I try to like always keep my supplements on. I love Ren, they're down the street and I always get like their cafe Mayal and I get it like as big a size as I can get it. I'll change like the music based off of like my mood.
All right, what advice would you give to other new moms trying to help their business?
Like you have to try as hard as you can, but you can't like take yourself like you can't like drain yourself doing it. So I think like for me personally, like I have to really prioritize like my mental health and then also like physical health. So like even walking will help improve my mental health like greatly. Trying to take time for yourself for sure. It's gonna help.
If your baby could watch you run your business, what do you hope they learn?
I hope she learns like to have like an amazing work ethic and money is something that everyone needs and everyone uses and I feel like it's like you should never not have. So I think like that being mixed into like working all of the time, like find something that works for you. If it doesn't, like pivot, but just continue to work. Like don't stop working. Because I haven't stopped working since I was like 15.
How did you build up your lash clientele from the beginning?
So I did a lot of discounted services. And it was also just helping me get faster and better too. But I would do model fees even when I had like no followers on my Instagram, which I'm so bad about posting now, but like I would just post daily, like all the time, constantly, and just like find like something to and like show your personality and like find what your niche is. I don't think that I have, and I wanted to do that when I was like starting with lashing. Is like I was like I want to be a lash artist for everybody because people are like I don't do anything that's like outside of my comfort zone or this is my style and this is what I do. Like I wanted to learn to be good at like everything.
Right. Do you plan your week in advance or do you take it day by day?
I usually plan 2 weeks in advance.
Hey.
Yeah, especially with like clients, I have to plan like 2 weeks in advance because that's usually when most people book out. So it depends on the client and it depends on the service. So I have to try to reschedule them wherever I can as soon as I can. Usually last minute cancellation. So anything under 24 hours, I have like a last minute cancellation fee in place. So it's half of the service that you had booked.
Okay.
So you get charged half that service you were going to show up for.
Okay.
Try to like rebook as soon as possible because then it's like I said, it kind of will throw your schedule off if your lashes aren't like if you end up going like an extra week when you didn't initially plan on going that extra week.
Do you have any tips for new lash techs trying to set boundaries with clients and their time?
Just being clear about your policies early, just out of like respect for your time and my time. Like these are my policies, and I'm like you got to be firm about them. And kind of meet your clients too, like halfway to be like you don't like, especially when it's like the first time someone's done it. You're like, okay, well, like it happens, shit happens, whatever. But like you have to be upfront about yourself with them. Let them know like this is your business, you're running it. You have to actually kind of hold these things and hold people and yourself accountable. Like you have to show up. Like I try not to cancel on people like because I genuinely like feel bad and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to put them somewhere else and I don't know where else I'm gonna put them. So I try not to show up and be like, sorry, I'm not gonna come in today. Bye. Lash yourself.
What booking system or app do you use and what do you love and hate about it?
Okay, so I use Square, but I feel like they're always changing their fees.
True.
I feel like they're constantly changing fees. Like it's always something different. I don't like love it, but I also am like, am I gonna switch all my clients over to another app? I don't think so because it's a lot of like data. So like what's nice about Square too is like it'll tell you like it'll let you know like, hey, you booked your appointment with Franki. It's gonna be at this time. Yeah, and it's like here's the address, here's all the information. Like everything is on there, which is so nice.
How did you plan for time off when you were
When I eventually
when you went into labor?
Okay, so I got really fucking lucky. Like really lucky. I went into labor at the end of like I was gonna come in on Saturday for 1%. But at the end of that workday, my last full workday, I went into labor that day.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, I don't know. I'm like, just be really intuitive. I don't know.
How did you decide on your pricing and how has it changed over time?
I worked inside Goddess Lashes and I rented from Brianna for 5 years. So I started off with my pricing. It was like lower than hers because I had just started. And then I tried to get as close to hers as I could because I needed to have it be similar. I've just looked around town. I constantly am looking around town to see how much everyone charges and try to make it also like, yes, I'm running a business, but I'm also like not trying to be like insane about my pricing also to be like where it's not achievable for a lot of people because it is a luxury service, but it doesn't have to be like out of reach for
What's one business mistake you made early on that taught you a lot?
It was trying to be a people pleaser. Like I said, I did want to try to be for most. I tried to be a people pleaser because I was also trying not to ruffle anybody's feathers. So like I wouldn't be firm about someone who like I would have people who were bad with their lashes. It was like not telling people like, listen, I can't spend 2 hours on your lashes every time you come in. But honestly, I think in like 6 years I've been lashing, I've only had to fire like maybe 4 clients.
All right, what do you invest in to keep your lash game strong? Like your products, your trainings, your workspace? Do you do trainings?
I do offer trainings, and I have done trainings personally in the past. Like I try to keep up with like yes, like trends and stuff. There are certain ones where I'm like, that's not worth investing my education. Like I'm not gonna do lash confetti and stuff on people. Like it's just not for me.
What's lash confetti?
Dude, there was like literally like lash extensions on extensions. Have you seen? No,
What?
they were almost like charms or something. But you know, like those little plastic like butterflies or hearts or whatever. People were like gluing those onto their lashes. So people were like adding.
What do you invest in to keep your lash game running? Like your products and your workspace?
The products I use the most and I order the most are from Lashbox LA, which they're like kind of, to me, they're like top tier. And then in town, I will use some of their products. Like I do shop some of Goddess's products, and I do shop some of, I haven't in a while, but the Lash Wonderland too. I use some of her stuff, but it's just using good product. So like whatever is going to like actually work, and like whatever's consistent, because that's also the other thing you need to stick with is like consistency is key with lash products. Like because you'll have clients who like, she's asked me multiple times, like she's like, is a D curl the same as a DD curl? And it's like, because everyone brands things differently, like it's so confusing. So it's finding the best consistent, like really good high-end product and sticking with it. And then like education wise, just keeping up to date with like trends and what's going on, and like seeing what the demand in your area is for it. Because like I said before, is like confetti lashes are not really it, but you know, for me,
Is it like personal style too?
yeah.
What do you want Arcane Aesthetics to become long term?
I see it as like a full-on beauty brand, and like something that is not for everybody, but it's like something that is like also like its own brand and vibe. Like I do want it to be bigger than it is now, and I want it to be something where you go to because you're getting a facial or you're getting any sort of new lash like service or brow service. Like I think that those things should be like main focus. I do see in the future too like doing more makeup, because right now I just do it like with people who ask. I don't really advertise that I do it. So I do want to do more makeup. Like I want it to have like makeup studio vibes as well. Like when you walk in, you can get your makeup done at like a cute little bar, kind of like a blowout bar would be.
Do you see yourself growing a team or staying solo?
I think I am going to work more on growing a team in the next year. Like I do want to start doing tiny tattoos.
Oh, that'd be
And
cool.
that kind of goes hand in hand with the whole makeup, like express makeup vibe, as well as having like tiny tattoos be like easily accessible.
How do you balance being booked and still having time to meet or grow the brand?
I don't.
What's the funniest thing a client has ever said while getting their lashes done?
Oh my god. The most outlandish.
Beep.
I have a client who's talked about like all of her favorite scenes and different shows that she's watching, and she's like in her like 60s. And, okay, we're getting into this. Yeah.
What's one thing clients do that secretly drives you a little crazy?
Not washing their lashes, and it's not very secretive, but like not washing their lashes. Like when you can see it and you can feel it and you can smell it. Like you can smell it. People like their hair is like really gross, their lashes are gross. You're like,
Do they lie about it when you ask them?
yeah. You're like, did you wash your lashes today? And they're like, yeah.
You're like,
And then they're like, well, not today, but I did wash them.
All right, if you could go back and tell your beginner lash tech self 5 things, what would they be?
The main one is like, don't get complacent. Number 2 is like I said before, is stay like firm about like your policies and how you feel about stuff, and like just be honest with your clients. Number 3 is like take more appointments. Like I feel like you can like sleep when you're dead. Just keep on fucking working.
Yeah.
How many am I on?
You're on 4, so one more.
Okay, so apparently I can't freaking count because she only did 4 tips. My bad.
The last one is like bet on yourself, and like literally like if you feel like in your gut like this is something I need to do, this is like a cool idea, like just commit 100% to it and try it out. And like if you fail, you fail. Like try it. You at least tried it.
I feel like if it's an idea instilled in your head, you're like,
For
it's
a
a good
reason.
idea. Yeah,
Yes.
it's like it came to me. I
Yes.
need to try it.
Yeah.
The mind of an entrepreneur.
All right, this game is called Lash Set or Personality. You have to name a person who gets classic style lashes.
That's the first thing you came to my head. Okay, basic.
Volume, like lots of volume.
Lots of volume or just regular volume?
Oh, okay, regular volume.
You know, everyday baddie. Like she's just like wants to look good, and there's so many different styles with this where you can like you can do like a fuller one, you can do like less full, you can do like wispy, however, but it's just like you're literally everyday. Yeah, baddie.
And then a wispy set.
Wispy is like cute. Like she's like a cute girl. Like she's really cute. She's really fun. She might be into anime. Wispy's like she wants it to look natural, but she wants it to be fun still.
And then mega.
Mega is like she needs to be noticed. Like my lashes require attention, and like everyone needs to know that I did them.
Is that a Huda?
That is Huda's on her own plane, but yes, but a little bit Huda.
Okay, and then a hybrid.
Hybrid is also like I would put that in the same category as like wispy, like scared to make the next step, maybe has commitment issues, like won't commit to volume.